live?
We're live. Big Mario, no country. Let's get it. We in Virginia, Southwest land. Soldiers get up, haters stand down. Knock 'em off your feet. Bad moon rising, lone wolf.
And the man.
Speak up.
And the man.
Yeah, make sure they hearing us good, baby. We got the podcast working good. Knock 'em to the ground. Haters stand down. So I pop your lid like a soda. That's me rapping. It's one of my older songs I did. We keep it real with the heat. Big Mighty in this bitch, and you know I'm gonna eat. We off in them sticks, and we keep it legit. Them city boys ain't shit. They soft as baby shit. We keep it hard as a brick. Got them hoes pitching a fit. Keep it 100%. Just to give you the hint. Don't give a fuck about you bros. Me and my crew rock jaws. I'm going off. Here's the cause because we knocking off frogs. Come over the state line. I'm gonna protect mine. Big Mike ain't gonna take mine. Get hit with a Tech 9. Come get it any day. It's all about that VA. Just let me know where you stay, and then I'm headed that way. Them boys don't want it with us. And money marred by trust. Sorry if I offend you. I represent Virginia. We in Virginia, Southwest man. So get up. Haters stand down. Bad motherfucking moon rising. Soldiers get up. Haters stand down. Get in, Shannon. Wake it up, son. It's time to wake up. It's fucking BMR, baby. Episode 15, 14, or some shit.
Let's get this shit.
There it is. We back. That's the new theme song for the fucking podcast, because if you've been listening, trying to listen to some of the older podcasts we done, the motherfuckers' audios don't work or they don't play on mobile devices. The reason for that being is because we was using copyrighted music on YouTube, and YouTube was muting our fucking audio. So fuck YouTube. I own the rights to that song, baby. How's it going to Shannon's world over there, being all quiet? Come on, snap out of it.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna fuck shit up together at CD Bank.
I thought you was gonna say we was gonna fuck together. I was like, nah, I don't know about that now.
Step brothers and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the. We put in some. Let's not even talk about that. Let's not even. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
We're trying to get a job at Citibank. We're gonna go on that motherfucker like Step Brothers in the interviews.
Fuck shit up.
We're here to fuck shit up. We're interviewing as a team.
Man. That's what I think it's time for right there.
You know what it's time for? It's time to take shit over and fuck shit up. Because that's what we do at Bad Moon Rising, baby.
Every day, all day.
That's how we get down, Shan the Mizan. Yeah, we did a podcast, what was it, yesterday? Last night, we did one with Jay.
Yeah.
And the fucking audio was fucked up. We had the settings fucked up on the mixer, and you couldn't hear Jay in the podcast. So that one we weren't able to release. Because you couldn't hear nothing. You can barely hear Jay. We got it fixed. We're back in action.
Yeah. And
we here fucking shit up, taking shit over. That's because that's how the fuck we do it. I'm in a good mood. Nah. I'm just trying to snap out of it. I was being mellow. I didn't want to be on the podcast and be super mellow, too mellow. You know what I mean?
I know. I got you.
Gotta pump yourself up every now and then. Get your mind right.
That's the way to be. And I'm like all down and relaxed right now. Like I could have a real good country.
I got something for you to drop.
What's that?
Break it down to them about storytellers. And go.
It's pretty much just about telling real stories, and just could be something really significant in your life and share
significant.
Significant in your life and share it, or it could be really something funny, and we'll share any good memory that we have to everybody. That's the shit.
That's it. Storytellers. Yeah, we gonna test that out. What do you think? We should try to have other people on Finna Wrestle Stories to be a part of it too.
I do think we should do that.
Do you? So if anybody's out there wants to has a good story they want to tell, whether it's funny, sad, depressing, or whatever the case is, you hit us up. You can do a part of the storytellers thing we're doing. Shannon's the host of that. That's Shannon. That's his segment thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to get better and better at it. My first one, I missed the middle part of my story, so
You guys still got it?
Huh?
Do you still got it?
I
mean, I'll
maybe.
give you a shot at redemption. You know what I mean? There it is.
I got it in my pocket.
There it is. He's ready. He showed up ready to attack this bitch. Yep. He's got it. we're gonna let him drop it on y'all for this is the storytelling. We dropped a different like it's on YouTube. There's a video of the storyteller segment on there, but in case you didn't hear it, Shannon messed up on it and he fucked up his story now. He wants to retell it and get it right.
I mean, I want to break off from the part where I left off.
No. You can't do that. Can't do that. Because people are going to, you just got to tell the whole story like and with that part in it this time. You know what I mean? Or people be like, what is he talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to break it down, Shannon.
Let me get this shit in order then.
This is your shot for redemption. You know what I mean? Me and Shannon, I think it was earlier today, was talking about relationships. And I was telling Shannon, because I've been out the game for a little while. I haven't been dating lately. I've just been, doing my thing. I still have fun with women or whatever, but I haven't really been in no serious relationship in a while. Are you ready already?
Yeah, I guess I'll go. I'm gonna be terrible.
Alright, I'll come back to that shit later about relationships. We'll let Shannon rock this right now. Whoa, Shannon, no, hold on.
What happened?
There we go.
Oh,
Easy, killer. Come in like motherfucking wrecking ball.
Gotta come in, go big or go home.
Look. You done fucked up the screen, son.
Oh, man. All I did was move the table.
And about knocked the whole desk down. That's what you about to do. Alright, man. Rock that shit.
Alright, we was at the beach, me and Jeremiah and a bunch of family and shit. And we all just wanted to get drunk as fuck, because we usually get drunk as fuck at the beach, Fuck that shit. If you don't, screw you. I was just trying to prove a statement that I could drink. Many people in my family didn't know I could drink like they could, so like I was just showing them how good I could drink. And of course, drinking like a hooker on a Saturday night in Johnson City. That's the big one right there. Here's insight on how wrong I was about drinking with a friend. As soon as somebody walked in through the door with alcohol, he was giving them a secret handshake. On the other hand, he was already beat into the shot before they even knew it. He had to say, "Damn, that's the good shit." Looking at them, looking at him like he wants. I don't know. Sorry, man. He's saying, "Hey, give me a shot of that good shit."
Rock it up.
And it's pretty bad you don't even know where your own drink is in the night, and you're pretty much just on everybody else's liquor, and you're like, this motherfucker just drunk my fucking liquor, so he's gonna get his shit taken too. You know what I'm saying?
You are totally ad-libbing this story.
Me and Jeremiah was out on the front of the beach side where the lounge chairs was, and me and him was sitting there, and this guy, I just kept hearing someone talking to me, and I looked over, and I just finally looked over at him and he said, "Yeah, you fat ass." And, like, it pissed me off. I got up, I looked around, and I couldn't really tell who it was, but I walked towards the hotel room, and once we did find out who it was, he was already inside the door, and I guess, he thought those fat asses meant business. And that's my story.
Is that all of it?
Yeah, pretty
That
much.
was pretty quick too. He said pretty much. You read like half the story, pretty much. Yeah, you worded that one different, but yeah.
I had to do better on that one.
All right, I got you. So you was trying to just drop bombs
Yeah.
on your mom's fuck car lungs. All right, I understand. Remix. He remixed it a little bit. Let's get back on what we was talking about earlier. What do you think about, like we was talking about, me and you was having this personal conversation about relationships.
Yeah. I haven't found someone that suits me yet, and it seems like it's been hell trying to get there, is all.
You ain't found that other half yet.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I ain't neither, you know what I'm saying? I used to be, like I was telling you, I'm just, putting this out there so people can hear it. I was real bitter towards women, and because of my past relationships.
Exactly, I was too.
You know what I mean? After you get your heart broken a few times, you get bitter. And like I started treating women awful. I was, treating them all like hoes. Maybe even if they was good, you know what I mean? I was just in it for one thing and one thing only. That changed my mindset, because when I was in them previous relationships before I became bitter, all I wanted was to have a family, start a family, settle down, all that, white picket family, TV show like fucking Home Improvement shit. You know what I'm saying? I want a family like Home Improvement.
Yeah, where you can go every day, you can fucking build a birdhouse for your kids, for God's
You
sake.
build a birdhouse, you play lawn hockey.
Yeah.
You got a TV show, which is our podcast for us. I'll be podcasting, wife, kids, white picket fence. But anyways, I used to be like that. Then after I was with some girls who didn't want to make any commitment to being in any serious relationship, even though they said they did. You know what I mean? There's like,
Yeah.
but deep down, the last one I was with that I got engaged to, I'm not gonna say their names or nothing like that, or put them on my ball. But the one I was engaged to, she just wouldn't. She said she wanted it, and she made me believe that's what she wanted to do, was start a family and all that stuff. But deep down inside, I know she wasn't committed to it. And I understand why she wasn't committed to it with me particularly, you know what I mean? I don't know about the other 10 or 12,
Yeah.
but I know with me,
I know I did the same thing to my first, and I treated her like dog shit, and it seemed like I was trying to be too controlling. I was really too controlling.
speak up about it. Could you wear it?
I learned from it, and now I'm like numb to everything now, because I've been through so much.
Talk louder, Shannon. You get quiet on us
I
for
know.
some reason.
I just finished what I
There we-
said, so I can't really.
Right. But yeah, I know what you mean though. I was insecure. And it makes you want to control every single little thing to do. If they go to the damn grocery store, you want them to text you, let you know they're going to the fucking grocery store and who the fuck they going with.
And it
You know
seemed
what I mean?
it seemed like just one little suspicion that can get you thinking that something's going wrong. I jumped all over that shit.
You
Like,
accuse them of cheating all the
Yeah.
time. Like, bitch, you didn't go to McDonald's. Once you quit lying, you went out there and sucked somebody's dick in the parking lot. Why don't you speak up, tell the motherfucking truth, all right? I'm tired of your lying ass. I can feel it. I can just feel it. Yeah, that's what insecurity does to you. It makes you paranoid and you freak out. I was the same way, but I'm trying to be more intelligent about it, like I talked to you. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Like my approach on it now, because I still deep down I want to have a family and kids and do all that home improvement shit, but I'm gonna be more smart. See, I knew when I got with them girls in the past that they weren't gonna be the wife. I just had a feeling. I knew something was gonna happen. I know better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that they're bad people. I'm not saying they're bad people. They just choose to be a different way than what I want my woman to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, my new approach with it, I'm gonna be more intelligent about it when it comes to relationship. If it's sexual, if it's a sexual thing, where it's, you know, based around sex, that's the motive. I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it at sex. I'm not gonna try to mislead them into thinking I'm gonna be their savior and husband, all that stuff. And then I don't want them. And the same, I'm gonna protect myself from being misled at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because sex only gets so far, and you're already killing each other.
And that's how I'm gonna look at some women. Like I told you, the other women that are like real legit great women that are what I'm looking for, you know what I mean, in a long-term relationship. If I come across them that type of woman, then I'm gonna put a different type of effort into her. I'm not gonna give her the same treatment that I'm gonna treat somebody who is based on sex. You know what I mean? I'm gonna treat her with more respect because she carries herself ladylike and how I want my woman to be. Then I'm gonna treat her the best I can to my ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that fully.
I mean, I have girls hit me up on Facebook, and more so after you win a fight. You know what I mean? You know, and not just Facebook, like texting me and stuff. Like, you know, this one girl I told you about was wanting me to come over and bang her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I still get that a lot, man, but there comes a point where, in the past, I used to fall for them, even though I know they just want sex. You know what I mean? They don't want no big commitment, and I'd make believe in my head like, yeah, I can win them over and I'm gonna change them. They're gonna be good moms and shit like that. But deep down, I knew, I was like, it's not gonna last. Y'all met by just meeting up and having sex. It's not going anywhere. You know what I mean?
No,
rarely.
definitely
Not saying it's impossible to happen, because it could possibly happen, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be more intelligent about how I approach women from now on. What about you, man? Are you going to still take a break? Because I took a break from dating there for a while, as you know, but still got my dick sucked from time to time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie about that. It ain't like I'm a Catholic priest or something, you know. I don't want to give the wrong idea. Shannon, you want to quit bumping this damn table, boy.
I'm going to have to back my chair up.
See? We just lost the screen. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to be more safe, like, second relationship. I was like going too fast and shit, but now I think I'm over that shit because it don't last too long, you know. And this one, if I ever get into another one, it would have to be a while before I even say anything about commitment like that.
Yeah, you keep talking, man. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this fixed.
Yeah, I think I've been only in 2 real relationships, and they've been kind of first start off really, really great, and you think it's gonna go somewhere, then it didn't. You know, I had like 2 of those, and that's why I'm kind of uptight and trying to not go that far anymore.
We're not
talking about that.
I had this motherfucker fixed for a split second, and then it fucking went off. We can't see the monitor right now. Shannon Manford's fucking Mike Tyson knees comes boxing in the fucking desktop and then fucking screwed up. So as soon as we get this back going, I'll get back in the conversation.
Makes it sound like
Look at that.
I broke the whole desk.
Look at that. You fucking screwed up,
All
dog.
I did was this.
God almighty. We can't see shit. Come on, you son of a bitch. Get back up.
That makes no sense why it's not pulling up.
I guess because your big Sasquatch knees come popping in. Look at that. I had it there for a second. Look, right there. I think I know what the problem is.
That's in a damn, what you call it?
Hey, I know something for you to talk about. There we go. We got that motherfucker rolling now, Jack. Alright, sorry about that, people. Shannon with his colossal knees coming in left and right, hooking the table. Shut us down for a good 10 minutes.
I got some hard ass knees.
I mean, every time he moved, he'll be like, whiplash. Yeah, it's hilarious. But anyways, I have something for you to talk about the Indian burial grounds that you wanted to speak on.
This is a real story. It's whatever you believe. I mean, you probably think I'm an idiot and think I'm full of shit, but this is true. I wouldn't say that if I didn't know exactly, but so I'm trying to hypnotize you. Anyways, my papa.
You sound just like Butthead, man.
Anyways, my papa had a lot of money that he saved, but he didn't believe in banks. So like he, instead of went to the bank, he would go up in the mountain and he would bury it. And my Uncle Jeff wanted to go up there and find it after he passed and try to find the money. And he dug a 5-foot hole in a spot on top of the mountain. He didn't know exactly where he was digging it, and he was standing above the hole, and he said he felt something push him in it, and he broke his arm, and he was in the hospital, and it was he came back and whatever. Everybody probably knows that, but anyway, my uncle and his other friend was showing up at the shop, and it's right down below where the Indian burial ground is. That same very night, a tire came down from a dirt spot on top of the mountain where we have a bunch of vehicles and busted through a barbed wire fence and came all the way down the hill and hit the side of Wayne's truck while the lights were flickering in the shop when they walked in. No, actually, this is how it went, sorry. They walked in the shop, and the lights started flickering, they said. And it wouldn't stop, and Wayne said if it didn't stop, he was going to go home. And it kept going, and next thing they know, they heard a big-ass boom, and they went outside, and there's a big-ass dent on the side of the truck, and they seen a trail that went all the way up from the mountain where the dirt spot is, right below the Indian burial ground. And that's the story.
That brings me to another question. Do you believe in the paranormal, as such as ghosts and spirits and demonic possessions?
Yeah, because I've had an experience before.
What was your experience, personal experience?
It's it was a part of my life where I felt completely worthless, and I thought there was no chance for me in anything in life, so pretty much I was just crying out in my soul by myself, either gonna give it all up or, and I felt something come over me like a glow inside. When I had my eyes closed, I felt like a glow, and it just felt like it was touching my whole body, and I was seeing just nothing but pure shininess it was just like a gold shininess, and it lasted for 10-15 seconds, and it was like one of the craziest experiences in my life.
So you had a spiritual experience,
yes,
is what you're saying? Okay. So what do you think was responsible for that spiritual experience you had? What do you think? Do you think that was you being emotional? Or do you think that something else?
I don't know. I think there's something out there. For instance, I dabbled with I hate to say this, but I've dabbled with a Ouija board before. And
why do you hate to say it?
Because I don't like dabbling with that shit.
Because you believe in demonic possessions and stuff?
Yeah. I dabbled with it, and on the Ouija board, first we found a girl that had the same last name as me. Then
how did you know she had the same last name?
Because she spelled it out one letter at a time.
She put B-U-R-K-E on the Ouija board? Okay, I got a question for you about the Ouija board. You put your hand on the thing that moves, right? Whatever that pyramid is, triangle, whatever that is, you put your hand on that.
Yes.
Everybody in the circle.
Yes.
How many people was in the circle?
Me and...
You don't have to say their names.
There was 3 of us.
Okay, there's three of them, and y'all got your hand on this thing, on the pyramid thing. And so what happens after that? After all three put your hands on there, does it move by itself, or do you feel like somebody's pushing your hands in that
Somebody
direction?
pushing it. It moves out of control yet sometimes, or you think, who the hell could be doing that? And all you're doing is touching it,
That's
barely
all.
even touching it.
So you feel like you don't have, or none of your friends are having control which motion
No,
this is
no,
going.
because
You don't feel that.
there's a big push. You feel a push in it, and everybody's hands are like this,
Right.
and nobody changes. It just moves.
So, okay.
You'd have to feel it yourself to believe it.
I'm just curious, because I'm trying to ask questions that people that's listening might ask. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be, one thing I've noticed about Joe Rogan's podcast that I follow him a lot is when people are talking, he makes them explain it
Yeah.
for the listeners. So I was just trying to make you explain
Yeah.
it.
All you do is ask a question. You just ask questions. Who is there? And they pretty much, from there, you'll figure out what you want to say or whatnot. And I had it's pretty crazy what happened.
So all that happened was the Burke thing?
No, no, no. Like, we found out she had the same last name as me, and after that, we said, is there anyone else here? And it said no. And we just asked who it was, and it spelled out Jerry Burke, my father's name, and kind of stunned me. And I asked him, if is that you, Dad? And it said yes. And said if he was proud of me and stuff, and he'd actually it said went to yes. They spelled it out Y-E-S, and I asked if he was proud of my brother, and he said Y-E-S. So it kind of stunned me that even happened to me.
So you're a spiritual person. You definitely, you believe in it, is what you're saying, and from your experiences, it's convinced you that they are a higher being, or is there something?
There's something out there. I know. I believe there is.
Like
Just
aliens or
there's
God?
higher spiritual.
You know what I mean?
I don't think we're the masters.
Okay, you feel like there's somebody else pulling the strings.
Yes.
Okay. I'm torn on the ghost thing. I don't know. I mean, I've had some experiences where I thought I seen ghosts, and I always, at the time, I believed that I seen ghosts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But looking back on it, I just think maybe it was an explanation for it. Possibly, like I told you that story one time. I woke up in the middle of the night and I looked down and I seen something white hovering, and in the bedroom below where I was sleeping, where the door was open, right? Now I don't know. I was like, maybe that was me not fully awake yet. Could have been still in a hallucinogen state of mind, because when you sleep, that's a natural hallucinogen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your body produces chemicals that makes you dream, which makes you hallucinate. You're hallucinating in your sleep. You know what I mean? You're going into a dream state. So I figured, well, maybe that was what's caused me to see that, because I wasn't fully awake yet. I just had woke up, looked down, and maybe I was still in a dream state of mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't had nothing to about it. But I mean, I'm a spiritual person at the same time, so that's the reason why I'm torn on it, because I have had spiritual experiences. Like, I've been depressed and down, and, I've asked God to, help me get my life together and straighten up and things to get better quality. You know what I mean? Because it was pretty bad quality in points. And life did get better. But I don't know. I mean, I want to believe in the Bible because that's the way I was raised to believe.
Yeah.
And God. I believe they are God. I think they are a higher being. I don't think we come from apes. I pretty much came to the conclusion I don't think humans come from apes.
Yeah.
I just don't buy that we evolved from monkeys. But I think this is a good. I guess right now I'm leaning more towards the point in my life they are a higher being. Whether that's Muslim, Christianity, or whatever it is, I don't know yet. That's the question I'm still trying to answer with myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've had spiritual experiences too, where, things have changed when I talk to the higher being, or I don't know if it's a state of mind thing though, or am I convincing myself in my head to do better, so I'm doing better? You know what I mean? I want it so bad, I'm praying for it, and I'm convincing myself, and it's happening.
Yeah.
I've thought about that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know how powerful your mind is from anxiety.
Yeah.
Anxiety triggers your body into thinking something wrong's going on.
Yeah.
Well, the same thing could be with life, and
It's
life.
like, yep. Anytime, I get what you're saying exactly. Just with life. What was you saying?
Because
on
if
that?
you have a positive mindset, your life seems more positive. But if you wake up with a negative mindset, your life's more negative. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
your mind's a powerful thing, and you can trick yourself into believing stuff. You know what I mean? So if you believe, well, my life's going to change, then, and you start trying to look at things from a positive view instead of a negative view all the time, then it will change, I believe. And I know from experiences that it has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's hard to
It's
say.
like-
Go ahead.
Because like I have panic attacks, and when as soon as I find that I'm in a panic attack, it calms down. Once I know I'm really tricking myself, it just goes away.
Yeah, because you know, like, okay, I'm just having a panic attack. There's nothing seriously wrong with me. So you convince yourself you're all right,
Yeah.
and it gets better. That's what my thing is about praying. Sometimes I prayed and thought I had spiritual moments where life got better after I prayed. Well, maybe it's just because my mindset changed. You know what I mean? I want to believe in God, but that's my battle, inner battle with beliefs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand.
But I do have a Native American in me, and that spiritual side comes out a lot. You know what I'm saying?
We used to get deep into the paranormal, didn't we?
Oh yeah. When I was 14, you couldn't tell me there wasn't no such thing as ghosts. I believed in it strong-heartedly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What did we do? We had a cell phone app that had a thing on it, and we tried to go out there in the graveyard. That was on family property, and do it.
What was the EVP session
Yeah.
and stuff? Try to catch stuff on camera.
Yep.
Me and Jay did have an experience though. At one time we went to that cemetery on Courthouse Hill.
Yep.
We did go to the graveyard, and it's supposed to be haunted and shit. And there's a fence there and a gate, so where you can open up, go in and out. Well, me and Jay went up to the gate. As soon as we got there, the gate had a lock on it. It had a fucking lock on it, like one of them circle lock things. You know what I mean? Like you got at school and you put on a school locker. So we jumped the fence. We go over there, then we fuck around in there for a little while. Then as we're leaving, me and Jay's walking, and the fucking gate's wide open.
Wow.
Wide open.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that. If I saw that, man, I'd be flipping. I'd be like, what the hell? Did y'all actually looked around after you did it?
We
right?
thought it might have been you fucking with us. But you ain't got the key to that lock. See, that's what kind of got us, is like there was a lock on it. And
Yeah.
then it was just fucking open, and I didn't see no lock at your words. You know what I mean?
I went there before y'all got there and put that lock on that. No, I'm just joking with you, man.
And we didn't hear nobody neither. I mean, it wasn't like that. It was a big cemetery. It was a little small old cemetery, and it was just like 50 feet. It's like a football field, kind of. So if somebody would have came over there, we would have heard them at that time of the night. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, I've had some weird experience, but maybe there's still an explanation for it. I don't know. I don't know what the explanation for that could be, other than we looked at the wrong gate, but there was only one gate.
The UFOs, or the so-called UFOs, we saw at my trailer at one time. We was looking up in the sky, and we saw many lights far up, just traveling as slow as possible, like the star level. It looked like a star, and they kept going and going.
Now looking back on it, I don't believe that was UFOs. I think that was satellites, because there's satellites in the sky and you can see them move from time to time.
Yeah, I didn't think there was that many satellites, because there's a satellite tracker that usually tells you when you can see a satellite come down.
I don't know. I'm not fully convinced looking back on it that we've seen UFOs. I believe that I do believe there's life form on other planets. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but I'm not. There's a few times I think that experience, I think we just wanted to see UFOs, so we said those little dudes of UFOs a lot in the sky. It could be anything though.
I remember we shined the light up there, and it seemed like there was like the place lit up or something. It just felt like there was a big flash afterwards.
I don't remember that.
It's like from, yeah, I remember going in and grabbing a flashlight and trying to.
I remember us taking the flashlight, but I don't remember no big flash. I remember we flashed the light at the light. You flashed, we did something where we flashed the flashlight at what we thought was alien,
Uh-huh.
and then we claimed we seen it flash back or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't know
I
if I
feel you.
believe that.
I saw something crazy at the beach with my grandmother. It stayed up in the sky stationary, and it spread out in 3 different little lights and stayed positioned in the same spot for a good 5 minutes. And me and my mama was just sitting there watching it at the beach. And she finally just said, "Go in and get somebody to see this." And as soon as we grabbed someone and come out, it just faded away.
I remember one time I was at the beach. I seen that what was it? A falling star. I seen a falling star at the beach. I was looking up at the sky. Me and Shannon was outside. It was way up in the middle of the night. There was nobody on the beach. I was looking up at the sky, I guess, and looking at the stars, and I remember just seeing one out of like my peripheral vision, and then I looked over, and it just fell off the fucking map. You know what I mean? Like it was standing up in the sky and it dropped downwards.
Yeah.
It disappeared.
I like watching. I like seeing that kind of stuff. Makes me feel good.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's the universe is crazy if you want to think about it. All them stars up there are suns in different galaxies. So there's got to be some type of life form, whether it's plant-based, whatever, different type or whatever, life form in the other galaxies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's plenty of there's a video on my timeline that shows how big the planets are, or the stars and the sun. Yeah, the stars are our sun and other suns and stuff. And I believe it said it takes 12,000 years to go across this planet just one time or something like that in a plane. That's how big it is.
What's that big? What are you talking about? That big? The planet?
It's a star, like a sun. It's super huge. I mean, you can see it on my thing. It's crazy.
It take it how long again?
12,000 years just for one trip around.
Wow. What about the sun? I wonder how long it'll take to go around the sun, because the sun's humongous.
So, I couldn't tell you, but it didn't say.
It'd be a lot. It'll take a long time to go around completely the sun. You know what I mean?
This thing was probably 20 times the size of the sun.
Right.
I'm not kidding. This thing is super huge.
Whatever happened to that Planet X or Nebula? You remember
Never
that
heard
shit?
anything about it ever again. It just faded away. Nobody
That's
ever
supposed to
mentioned
hit us in 2012, wasn't it?
it. Yeah.
Well, what's on your mind? It's time to talk it out, baby. You got some topic you want to go over? Politics, news, pop culture, rock and roll, rap music, porno. What's your favorite porn genre?
I've
Switch it up a
I've
little
saw a lot, and I'm here lately.
Here lately, yeah, it always switches up, don't it? You don't stick with one thing. It's just whatever mood you get in. You switch up for different genres, right?
Should I say?
What mood you been in lately? Be honest with us. It ain't little kids or not now, is it?
Hell no. Hell no, man.
You're afraid to say it. I don't know.
No,
You're
it's a
worried about
MILF.
MILFs. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I feel like he's playing the safe right now. I'm just kidding. I like MILFs too. I like my favorite genre. My favorite genre is probably right now. I'm trying to think right now. I don't know. It switches up so much. I got so many favorites. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I do got so many favorites. Like, it makes me feel bad for saying MILF because that's
What's some of your favorites? Just let's put that out there. What's
yours?
You gonna ask me first? Okay.
Yeah.
I like cream pies, but I don't like the cream pies when it's professionally done. You know what I mean? I don't like professionally done porn with high quality cameras. I like the homemade videos. Like you got somebody just snuck a camera over in the corner and went at it. You know what I mean? Them are my favorite fucking videos.
Yep.
So homemade, I guess that's a genre. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Shannon gotta go do something right quick. I'll wait to finish this conversation when you get back, Shannon. Till then, let me kick it live. It's the Outlaw doing a podcast in my bedroom. All the chicks want to holler at me and put it down in the Legion of Doom. I said, I ain't JP the Great, but I can rap too. Big Maya, baby, take your ass to school. Black Diamond beat down 5. TKO first round. Holler at the Lone Wolf Outlaw. All I do is grand a pound. And that goes for the ladies too. In my bedroom.
What's up?
Alright, now let's get back to the porn. Alright, homemade's one of my favorites, cream pies, but I like homemade cream pies, so I better say homemade cream pies.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about cream pie. I want straight sex. I like lesbian sex too. I throw lesbians in there too. That's one of my favorite genres. I like a good lesbian scene, you know what I mean?
I've watched them all a lot. Yeah.
I like the lesbian scenes where we turned it to the Howard Stern show, baby. But anyways, I like the lesbian scenes where they wear them strap-ons and shit. I'm like, that's cool as shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Going at it and shit. Man.
Have you ever watched She-Males?
No, never.
Never have watched it. You never seen She-Males
Maybe
before.
if it popped up on an ad or something or on another
I ain't
video.
gonna lie, I've seen it. I've watched it. I clicked on it. I've been like looking on the porn, and it'll be like She-Male fucking a girl. I'm like, oh, cool. Let's check this out and see what this is about. You know what I mean? And I get on there. There's some weird porn. Like they got that.
I saw a lot of crazy shit too, man.
Yeah, just out of straight curiosity, you'll click on shit just to see what it's about. Like how they'll tie them girls up and they'll like tie their titties up to like they're blue. You know what I mean? Where they ain't getting no blood circulation. That shit's nasty. Like why would anybody whack off to that? You know what I mean? I mean, damn.
Some deep torture
That's
shit.
like, you done beat off to everything when you come to that point.
Yep.
Oh, what's that? Some of the nasty shit you'll see on there too occasionally. Like you'll just go to the website, like on their homepage, they'll have somebody shitting on somebody or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or pissing in somebody's mouth. Who wants to watch that?
I know. Like, what was it? 2 Girls in 1 Cup? They did that shit?
Yeah, but I mean, like here, it's came like its own genre here lately. Like there's a scat genre. I don't be going to watching it or nothing, but you go down the categories of different porns, and it's got some nasty ass shit on there, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how people get in some of the stuff I saw.
I like vintage too. That's another one of my favorites. Old classic porn, like the shit you grew up on the VHS tapes that you stole from your parents' bedroom type shit. You know what I mean?
Fucking her over a sports car kind of shit.
I mean, just classic. When the woman had hair on her pussy, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I like to watch too. I like women with hair on their pussy. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I don't want us to be fucking like a forest down there or nothing like but I like a little bit of hair, just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nowadays it's shaved. It's like a bald eagle or something. I don't know what they're trying to pull off with that shit. It's bald. Yeah. It looks weird. I like a little hair on it. You know what I mean? I want to know I'm fucking with a woman, not no girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. I feel bad because I want to see some hair on that monkey. Like Joey Diaz says, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough of dirty talk. I feel nasty talking about that stuff. Let's change the subject, man. We had to kick it old school for this episode and just mention it's like It's 4:20 a.m. Hold up a second.
Here we go.
4:20 a.m. in the morning, so I figured we'd do a throwback podcast to just having me and Shan do an episode instead of bringing somebody on. Switch it up. It's been a while, and we have fun doing it by ourselves sometimes too. I love having guests. Don't get me wrong, but it's cool to just switch it up and do one by ourselves and talk it out. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's fun shit too. Next time I'll have another story.
What's that story gonna be about? Don't give it away, but what's the premise? Is it action, drama, comedy? Is it?
It's comedy. It's pretty much just comedy.
You can give the title. What is the title of it again?
Eastman's Finest Shroom Trip.
Oh shit! Shroom trip. It's gonna be about a shroom trip. Uh-oh, did he have a spiritual experience? Stay tuned, because the next episode you're gonna hear it, baby.
Oh man,
You're struggling over there, Shannon. It's like every time we get a podcast going, you start grunting and moving back
out
and forth.
after my story. I was noticing I was panicking, and like when I noticed it went away, then I'm still.
Do you feel like it's the pressure of doing this is what's making you feel bad?
Yeah, I think it is, to the point where some of the stories I tell I never told really much anybody, and I just played it with a lot of people.
But even though, almost every episode you get like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you think it's this anxiety thing? It just
Oh yeah.
getting the best of it, making you feel bad?
Yeah. Pretty much.
You got to channel that shit. See, I got anxiety too, but I get like little things like I feel like my chest hurts sometime, and I'll just my chest hurts, to move on. You got to conquer that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in a podcast, baby. Zone in on the podcast. Fuck that feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But this has been a nice old podcast. We're gonna wrap it up.
It's been a great one. You know what it is? Is it that bad moon?
Bad moon rising.
Let's get it. We in Virginia, Southwest land. So just get up.
Haters stand down.
Knock 'em off your feet. Knock 'em to the ground. So just get up. Haters stand down. We in Virginia, Southwest land. So just get up. Haters stand down. Knock 'em off your feet.
It's your host, Lone Wolf, baby, and my co-host,
Shaman the Shan the Man.
the Shaman, Shan the Man.
We keep it real in these streets. We keep it real with the heat. Big Mighty in this bitch, and you know I'm gon' eat. We off in them sticks, and we keep it legit. Them city boys ain't shit. They soft as baby shit. We keep it hard as a brick. Got them hoes.
Another epic episode. I don't know what number this is, like 14 or 15. Which one is it?
15?
I'm going off, here's the call.
16? 14.
Knocking off frauds.
I think it's the 15. Maybe 14. I don't know. Fuck it. Who cares?
It's
know what I'm
all about
saying?
that VA. Just let me know what you say, and then I
Southwest Virginia.
Them boys don't want it with us. In money, mama, I trust. Sorry if I offend you. I represent Virginia.